Mental health. It's an essential part of our overall health, and good mental health starts in early childhood, as early as infancy. So, what are the signs of good mental health? And how can its development affect life and success for children? And how can you help a child develop strong mental health? I'm Maria George, and as a parent, health educator, and child development instructor, I'm here to help you answer these questions. Strong mental health in children begins with a healthy social and emotional development. The social and emotional development in children affects many of their behavior skills and abilities, such as their communication and expression of their needs, their attention span, management of their emotions, problem-solving abilities, resilience, interpersonal skills, and ability to learn. So as you can see, a strong foundation in mental health is so important for young children. Signs that a child is developing well in this domain of growth includes curiosity. Is the child curious about the world around them? Are they asking questions about the people, things, and events in their lives? Another sign includes proper emotional responses. So if you were to give your child a favorite cookie, are they happy and thankful? Or if their brother were to take away their Lego set, are they sad or mad? Emotional responses are good as long as they're proper and they align with the situation. So if you were to give your child a favorite cookie and they were to burst into tears, you'd know that something is wrong. So other signs of good growth in this area include impulse control, self-regulation, motivation to learn, which ties in with the curiosity, and then getting along well with their peers and adults. Promoting good mental health in infants and young children can make a positive lifelong difference because it helps children to have strong relationships, focus and pay attention in school, follow directions, persevere when they're challenged, and then feel confident about themselves and their abilities. So let me know in the comments below what else strong mental health can help a child long term. And what can you do as a parent, caregiver, or teacher to build this important foundation for good mental health? One thing you can do is to teach the child about emotions. How can you do this? Let me give you some examples. You can show them photos or demonstrate emotions and then have them guess how you or another person is feeling. Or you can help the child identify their own emotions. If they're sad because they dropped their lunch on the floor, you can say to them, "I know you're sad because your sandwich fell on the floor. What can I do to help you feel better?" Another example is to ask the child how their friend might feel. Maybe your child took a toy away from them. And then so you can ask them, how do you think your friend is feeling because you took away his toy airplane? What can you do to help him feel better? Another idea is to play different types of music and then ask the child how the music makes them feel. Or you can encourage them to dance to the music any way they want. Another idea is to read a story and then to ask the child how they think about how a character might feel. How do you think Little Red Riding Hood felt when she saw the wolf in her grandma's bed? And then the last idea I wanted to share is to have a child act out different emotions and then ask them when they might feel that way. Another thing you could do is to teach children about friendships because good interpersonal skills are so important. So here are some examples of what you can do in this area. One thing you can do is ask a child to help another child to work together on a task, such as building a tall tower. Build a tower next to them and then challenge them to build one taller than yours by working together. Or maybe you're working with a group of children. Have them choose who's going to go next when they're taking turns. Another example is to involve children in routines such as setting the table for lunchtime. Another idea is to encourage children to help one another. During cleanup, have a few children work in a certain area, such as the dress-up area or the kitchen area. And then you can play games that involve 2 or more children. Another thing that you can do is to teach children about problem solving. Use everyday life problems to help children develop the skill. So some examples of this include having a child talk out a solution. So if a child is having trouble with a puzzle or a toy with shapes, ask them, how can you finish this? Or how can we solve this? Another idea is to brainstorm solutions to problems that come up. So maybe the wind blew a box of toys over and the contents spilled all over the playground or in your backyard. You can ask the child, "Oh no, Mr. Wind blew our toys all over the place. What can we do?" Or another idea is to brainstorm solutions to problems that may come up for a character in a book before revealing this, the solution that is written down. So back to Little Red Riding Hood, you can ask, what would you do if you were Little Red Riding Hood and you found a wolf dressed up as your grandma in her bed? A last example that I wanted to give for this is to seek ideas from other children. So back to the puzzle situation. If your child is having trouble with a puzzle, you can say, hey, let's see if your sister can come over and help you. Or if you're in a classroom situation, you can say, let's see if Carmen can come help you. Another thing that you can teach children is how to handle disappointment or difficult emotions. We all know that life happens and not everything goes our way. And it's challenging to deal with these emotions as a young child or even an adult. So helping children develop techniques to cope with disappointment is important for life. So here are some examples that can help you teach children this. One thing is you can model your emotions and how you cope. Maybe you spilled your coffee. You can say, I feel so frustrated because I just spilled my coffee. That's okay. I'll just wipe this up and then go find myself another cup of coffee. Or if you notice that a child is angry or upset, it can help if they learn some take deep breaths. And so teach them this technique by saying, let's smell these flowers. And then let's pretend to blow out birthday candles. That does help. Another idea is to encourage children to talk about their emotions. You can say, you look upset. What happened? Tell me about it. And then the last example I want to give for this is children have different ways of expressing their emotions. And so maybe they don't want to talk about it. Maybe you can help encourage them to act out their solutions or to draw a picture or to write about their feelings. All these are just different ways that children can express themselves in order to understand their emotions. And the last thing that I wanted to mention that you can do is that if you are a teacher or a caregiver, communicate with the parents and family, because by working together with family and others to help the child develop a healthy social and emotional foundation, you are playing a vital role in promoting the child's mental health. So please let me know in the comments below your thoughts about this topic, and then share any tips that you might have to help promote good mental health for children. And if this video helped you, please hit that like button and then subscribe for future content on applying child development concepts, and watch one of these videos here for more information about health in children. And thank you for watching.